Hello. I guess I'm audible now. I'm audible. Cool. Let me just cross check. Yep. Let it delete. Okay. आज थोड़ा अपन ना इस पे काम कर रहे हैं. Let me go to my this chart. Actually, we are going to make server. Yeah. Let's close the navigation and let's also open the make file. So we'll have the make file here. I have already created a make file, but okay. So we'll have this. तो थोड़ा बैकग्राउंड म्यूजिक भी हो जाता ना तो मजा आ जाता. Copyright free streaming. This we have been listening for some time. Right, so we have compiler this, and then we'll also have one clean command just to sometimes, you know, and then we'll have dot in, and then here server client all clean. Oops. थोड़ा साइज बढ़ा देता हूँ. I think decent size. So this is our make file. This is server. This is also server. Let's make this one client. Yeah, so this is client. This is server. This is our make file. We'll do is make all. Yes, everything compiled. You can see here. I can run server. I'll split, and I can run client here. So both are working fine. Next, what we'll have to do is we have to do works. अपने को पढ़ना क्या ना, अपने को पोलिंग पढ़नी है. पोलिंग कैसे करते हैं, सो थोड़ा इसको डॉक्यूमेंटेशन पढ़ लेंगे. पोल let man poll. Yeah, I quit this and then I can open this. synchronous IO multiplexing क्या है ये? Poll examines a set of file descriptors to see if some of them are ready for IO or if certain events have occurred on them. The FTS argument is a pointer to an array of poll FD structures as defined in poll.h. Okay, let's do this quickly. We'll yank this. We'll go to the buffer, not this one. Buffer. Next. This is client, right? Okay. Server. Yeah. We'll paste it here. We'll do code format. And let's go to poll.h. That's it. Does not. Do I need to go here? This poll.h. Request events if poll finds there are copied events. So poll takes a struct of poll FD. Poll FD it has defined here, which is one file descriptor, short events and R events. I don't know what those are. Okay. And then draw Darwin alias. What is this? Poll. Okay. Okay. ठीक करना है. When I have to close the buffer, it closes that window. I don't want to do that. Anyway, so इसको बंद कर देते हैं. This is application है. Poll is a POSIX system call that lets one thread wait for an activity on multiple file descriptors. Poll does not read or write data, it only tells you which file descriptors are ready for read or write. Oh, okay. So we know this. This is a file descriptor which is just an integer, and it could be, let's say, 0. Could be 0, which is standard input, 1 standard output, standard error, and some other file which you have opened using open syscall. Okay, so this we know. And similarly, what we can do here quickly is I can do a write command on a FD called 0. I can send it a message like hello, and hello is how many bytes? 5 bytes, right? I can just delete this here. So this is supposed to write on my console. I'll do make server and ./server. Yeah, so I can see it printed hello. We should not have done that. We should have done this actually. This is better. Wait, what? What did I do? The system. Yeah. तो यहाँ तक हमें पता है कि read and write need file descriptors, and the problem that it has is if I am reading, I have to wait. So something like, let's say I don't have to use scanf or anything. Let's say we want to implement something which takes input from the terminal and then prints it. So I will use print statement for now for some reason. Enter your message to the universe. So whatever you want to say to the universe, you can say here. Or maybe print s. Maybe tab. Yeah. So let's just quickly do make server. Yeah, it is printing. You know what? I'm also thinking, since I have to every time run, I will add the command to run it also. So if I do make server, yeah, it just prints it. Nice. Now we'll do something like I have to read from standard input. So read takes standard input, which is fd0, or we can do stdin file number, and this is a pointer to a array. I can do something like this. Char buffer. I can take 1024 characters, and I can do buffer. I can pass the buffer, and I can do, what is the size of that? Size of buffer, and it actually tells you how many bytes it actually read, and we can do n bytes. Let's follow the camel case convention. N bytes read. This many byte it read, and then we can do buff of n byte read. At the last, I can do this, and then I can do tab. I can just print the oops, sorry guys, I forgot to change to a different screen. I hope this is much better and visible. We made that char buffer as a string, and then I can just print that buffer here. Not like this habit of different programming languages that you forget. Buff. And I can do something like universe is happy to hear that. Or instead of this, enter your wish to the universe, and I'll do universe granted your wish. Universe granted your wish. and maybe put a tab here or something. Yeah. Now if I do make server, application started. Wait, what? Did I not save it? I saved it, right? Make clean. It says application started and then nothing. Let's do this. Hi, I need a bike. Wow, this is cool. I think I'm missing something. Make server. It is not printing anything. It should have printed this and then it can go in the read mode, which is okay, I believe. I'm in the right program, right? Yeah. Yep. Is it happening because of this guy? Nope. /t is for tab only, right? Make clean. Make server. No. Something is happening with /t. Interesting. We'll explore this later. Just keep it simple. Now make server. Application starter interface. Okay, it's not working. Let's do make file. And I believe we are not doing this -mmd, I think. Yeah. Because if I'm changing the file, make clean, make server. This is an interesting problem, by the way. So I'm sure if I comment these out, it will work fine. I should remove this /t also. Yep. And now if I enable this, the read command. So for some reason this printf is not flushing. Another way I remember it watching somewhere, there is something called fflush, which takes a file, and if I can give it standard output or input, this will be output, right? We are flushing it to the output. It takes an actual file pointer, not file descriptor. So this is not working. And if I add another print statement here, will this work? Yeah. This is one of those examples where you don't know how adding a print statement actually fixed your problem, but we'll figure it out. So /n is actually flushing it. Interesting. And if I don't add this, nothing. Okay, we'll figure it out later, because and yeah, let's do this. Mixer, enter your wish. I need 1,000,000 happy smiles. Universe granted your wish. I need 1,000,000 happy smiles. Good. So this is what file descriptor is. Standard input. We read from it and then we wrote on it. Cool. And next step is basically, now the problem here is the read basically blocks everything, which we saw that if I have to create a socket, it was a problem. So we'll use poll. पोल करते क्या है वो देखते हैं. पोल poll does not wait, does not read or write How about we do this? And client file is equal to open. We know open is somewhere, right? And I'll open two files and then I'll play around with it. Okay, yeah. And we'll open dot chart dot file. And we'll do permission of all, create and read write, and we'll make and we'll file. Let's call it SFD. SFD is for server file descriptor. CFD is for client file descriptor. You know what? Let's keep it simple. We'll call it client.txt and server. Should we even call these client and server? Because let's call these like user 1, user 2, u1, u2. So we'll open these two files. Hello. Thank you for coming on the stream. Neeraj Kumar and Srini Kumar. I have no idea who you guys are. Never heard these names before. So we have these two file descriptors and इससे हमें बनाना है पुल अप डिजाइन. So I think पहले ये बेसिक पार्ट चेक कर लेते हैं ये काम कर रहा है कि नहीं. इसको डिलीट कर देते हैं. So window create, make server, and I should be able to see those two files. Yep. So these two files got created. If you guys are not. So what I want to do is I want to create these two files as a buffer in NeoWeb and talk on it. I'll take a break and then I'll be back. You guys can read this meanwhile. Hello, hello, hello. I'm back. So instead of making two separate program, client and server, I'm thinking of making this server as an orchestrator and then chat in NeoVim itself. So we'll do that. The file got created. Next we have to do this. Basically create two struct, right? Whole FD. Is there any way I can open this? Nope. Okay. I can open the man hole here to be sure and search whole FD. Yeah. So we need this, and we need two of this, right? And we can just if I need two of these, I have to do this, and then for each of them this. So this is my first object. It needs a file descriptor. So u1ft is my first file descriptor. Event is polling and 0. Events returned. Okay. Polling events return is 0, which is, I believe, read. 0 is read, right? Now we have poll FD. We have to poll these, right? So poll takes these two. Poll FDs, right? So I'll do poll. It takes this, so I can pass FTS file descriptor and FTS. I'll just copy these. Now if I do if FTS 0 dot r events and colon, then I can just print what is our FTS 0 is u1 text. So I can just do user 1 as data. And then I can do if I can just copy this whole thing, right? Yang j2 paste and this will be to user 2. I'm not sure what is happening. Let's do make server. It printed immediately. What? But user 1, user 2 doesn't have any data, right? Let's open here. u1.txt here, u2.txt. Yep. increase IO multiplexing. मल्टीप्लेक्सिंग होता क्या है? Multiplexing is the context of computer refers to the process where multiple input-output operation can be performed simultaneously or sequentially by a single processor, allowing for efficient use of the resource. This concept is particularly important in operating system network. Time division multiplexing frequency. Wavelength. Wow. Here it talked about science, computer science, and here directly went into signal processing. So apparently what I was thinking is not the right approach. So we'll have to drop that idea. And this will not do. Let's delete this also. Delete J. Yeah. Let's create that socket. So it represents the socket ft while descriptor is equal to socket. Let's import it first so we know. And include system and socket. It takes domain. Domain we have is Unix, and it takes type. I think type was stream or something. Proc stream, yes. And protocol में क्या डालते हैं? Keep it simple, 0. So this is my socket ID. I just print this, print socket object created with fd. Alright, and always close the sockets. फाइल डिस्क्रिप्टर 3, ठीक है. Okay, and then I need to bind it to an address, right? So we need bind. Okay, now we can do man bind. Wait, what? Man bind. Yeah. This is also in socket. It takes socket, which is our socket fd. Then it takes struct and the length. I remember for this, I think we'll have to do something like this. And then I can create a struct socket address, call it socket end address, and I can assign the family equal to AF Unix and some path equal to as 10 as, let's call it ava socket. Okay, so we have that path, and I want to keep that path also to cast sock path. We'll keep that separately because socket address dot path. I'll need that later. Even for logging, I'll need that. So we were here. What we'll do delete word and a bracket here, because these are two different pointer types, so we'll have to typecast them. Socket address, and for the length I think I can use the same thing, right? So this will be socket address. Now int bind status. What does it return, by the way? Class return update successful company value 0 is returned. So it's just 0 If it is successful, it will return 0. Okay. So here we'll do socket binded status std. Interesting. So see, initially I got 0, but later I got -1. That means some issue is there, right? And that is because we'll have to unlink that path. So what we can do here, before binding, we can unlink this. Oh, wait. Unlink takes what? It takes a path. And let's do unlink. Remove the directory entries. So if I run it worked again. And we can add a cleanup. In the cleanup also we can add this sock path. So that's just like a nice way, because you used some file, you created some file, and then you cleaned it up, which is good. So we created the socket, we attach an address to it. Now what do we need to do? We bind it. Now we can listen to it. So we'll do listen. Listen will take 2 parameters, I believe. One is the file descriptor, socket here. So this will be our socket FD. And then backlog, how many concurrent connection or the queue connection it can accept. So we'll keep that as 0 for us, because we don't want any buffer connection. One client connected and that's it. Now let's open the client also. So we can write the client code also. And the client side also will need so we'll have to create a socket. So we'll do int socket FD. You can call it anything. I'm calling it socket FD to have coherent namespace. And why am I doing this? That's stupid. I can just copy this, right? And I can copy it till 5. No, 4th line. So yeah, 4th here. And here I can go and paste it. Yes. And I need to include alright. So we have the socket file descriptor created. We attach the address to it. And what will client do? It will do connection, right? So it will connect. So we'll open connect. First thing is socket.html. First one is socket address. So this one is our socket FD. Second one is socket address, which we already let's delete word. Oh, command bracket. This one takes me to the next line. This one goes to the next line, and control O takes me. Control O is kind of useful. And here we'll pass that socket address. Socket address. Actually, this is right. We should typecast this. Yeah. And then the next would be size of it. And just do size of socket address. And this will return an integer. So let's see what does it return. Upon successful completion, a value of 0 is returned. Alright. So we can do print connection result const status. I'm trying to keep the same names like bind status, connection status, right? And just log it and I think I can just copy this lines and instead of bind status I can call it const status. Yep. And instead of binding I can call it connection. Yes. And the cleanup task, let's do that. We can close the file descriptor which we opened. Socket file descriptor. We can, I think client should not be responsible for closing the path because this guy created it, so he should handle the cleanup. All right. So next step would be make all. Oh, it's actually exiting immediately, right? I can do this. We can add a sleep of 10 seconds for now. And run the server. server here. Wait, what? Ah, make server. And then make client. Did we not? We didn't. So make server, make client. हाँ बाबू खाना खाता हूँ. So now if I do make client, you'll see we got status minus. Now since the server is down, if I run the client, we are getting connection -1, right? And here if I run the server and then if I run the client, we are getting so till here we have established that it's a file descriptor or the file path via these two guys are able to connect. And दिख नहीं रहा. Let's move it little up. Let's run the server here. Let's run the client here. Yeah, see, now it is working. Now if I close this and if I run the client again, that is status -1. So far so good. And now I can ask this guy to accept a connection, right? So how does it accept only? Yeah, but let's read accept the connection on the socket. This socket.h, we already have that. First argument is socket fd. Second argument is address, and third argument is, I believe, the length. That's similar thing to binding, right? So how about we copy this and we paste it here and we call it client, and it returns, what does it return? It returns the non-negative integer, that is the descriptor for the accepted socket. So the client fd, I believe, right? The client file descriptor, and then I can just enter connected with fd is equal to processing client fd, and then but how long will it wait? If I add a sleep of 10 seconds here, I don't know whether this will work or not, but let's try. I'm thinking doing something like make server, and then if I run the client, client connected? No, it didn't connect. Wait, if I make this like 1, wow, it's supposed to be accept, isn't it? And we can move this back to 0. And what is the problem, sir? Man, accept. Oh, it is not the same thing. It takes the struct and then the next argument is something different. It is address is there, but it is not asking for socket length or restrict address. Delete till you find this. Make server and then that's it connected. So it started listening, then I ran my client. Okay, yeah. So client tried to connect to that path, which is this socket address, which this guy is hosting, and then it slept for this much time, and since there was one connection, but this connection must be already dead, right? Even though it requested for connection, that program already exited, isn't it? Am I missing something? Because if this guy tried to write on it, where will it go? Client FT, and let's say it writes hi server. That's a hi client. How many characters are there? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 characters, right? Let's do dw, 9. Yeah. So this guy will write 9 bytes to that. But if I write a read here, it will become blocking and it will not exit until it has read everything. But okay, let's try to do that. So it will read to the socket FT and it will read in a buffer which will call char message. I will call it message and we are gonna read just to print and read. Don't wanna write that big thingy. And here I will capture int r bytes, red bytes. These many bytes were red, right? So I can just do message r bytes count is equal to and I can just do print, right? Server said integers. Now if I do make server and then client, nothing. Why? Because we didn't do make client. Okay. It was a broken byte, make server, and here make client. So server has not said anything, but did it connect? Yeah, because the server said hi client and the client connected. But when is this connection happening? I believe this connection already happened here, right? So if this happened here, it was listening to this, but it accepted the actual connection after 10 seconds only, right? So even though if you are listening to a socket FD, so what does listen mean then? Let's open here only. Come on there. Full screen. We can go here. Listen for connection on a socket, okay? Creation of socket-based connection requires several operations. First, a socket is created with socket 2, yes. Next, a willingness to accept incoming connections and a queue limit for incoming connections are specified with listen. So listen is just a willingness. It has not accepted the connection yet. Finally, the connections are accepted with this. So this is like an object, this is a policy, and this is actual execution. This is like a very nice pattern. Why they created socket like this, if you think about it. So you create an object, even for socket also, you'll see they could have created a parameter inside socket where you pass the object itself, the address, right? But they segregated that. So this is just an object, it does nothing. It's just a blank file descriptor, or you can think of it as like it is a file description. So I believe it must be allocating some kind of memory in the system, which could be a file or something at the network level also. But here, so they created the socket, you pass the status, address, and then you connect. So these two operations you are doing to actually create the socket, not just socket. Socket without an address, I don't know if you can use that. Or maybe you can in some cases, because it was taking a lot of protocols and other stuff here, right? So that could be possible. We did a creation listening and acceptance, right? So let's close this. Let's open the server here. So till here nothing has happened. This is where willingness to accept is there, right? So what I can do is I can take this and I can put it here. So even though the connection is done, our main thread will stay blocked. So here you have not accepted the connection yet, but now you will see connection log in the client side immediately, but the message will come after 10 seconds. I believe, if my understanding is correct, that is the behavior we'll see. Now I'll run here, make server, and it will continue to run. No, it will not. This will also exit, right? Because listen started, accept started, it did not get any connection. Or does it like keep on waiting till it gets the connection? Let's see. It's already past 10 seconds. So is accept also blocking? It needs to accept, otherwise it cannot move forward. But that's just not right? It's wrong. And if I do a make client here, so they got connected, we got the connection, we got the log, and now after 10 seconds it will write that thing, yes, and then both of them exits. So this guy, so this accept, that means is a blocking thing. Interesting. And if it doesn't get any client connection, so it will just stay here forever, right? This must be somewhere in the documentation. What does accept do? Accept to accepts a connection on the socket. The argument socket is a socket that has been created with socket. By the way, once you understand the low level concepts, you'll start seeing socket is nothing but like a file descriptor. You can think like that. Accept extract the first connection request on the queue. On the queue of pending connection, creates a new socket with the same properties of the socket and creates a new file descriptor for the socket. Wait, what? Socket is not marked as a non-blocking. These people now, double negation is like so confusing. Socket is blocking. Simple. Accept blocks the caller until a connection is present. If the socket is marked as non-blocking and no pending connections are present in the queue, accept returns an error. Oh, so you can pass this whether it is a blocking and not blocking. it is possible to select a socket for the purpose of doing an accept by selecting it for read. What does that mean? For the certain protocols which require an explicit confirmation such as ISO and dataget, accept can be thought as merely dequeuing the next connection request and implying confirmation. Confirmation can be normal read or write on the new file description, and rejection can be implied by closing the new socket. So far we were able to send one message to our client. I think this just accepts one connection. It is a blocking. We can add that. Accept as blocking. I think blocking and sequentials need some clarification, because so even though the code is sequentially executing, blocking means it will not move forward until it is done, and every code will have its own success, rejection and failure criteria. For accept, they just need a connection. Doesn't matter how long they have to wait. So they'll keep waiting. And if I have to keep accepting the connection, I can do something like while true, I can go to visual mode, copy these, delete these, come here, paste it, and realize I'm not an expert. Can I do something like no, shift dollar, yep, paste. Yeah. Why are you crying, brother? Why? Let's do one. Okay. So now it will keep on accepting, and each, I think this will be on its own scope, and we can also close this client FD so it doesn't remain open. Command code format. Now let's do make server. We got one client, Command Shift D, and another client. This one got high client from this guy. Then this guy also got high, which is nice. And if I do this, and I can just keep running these multiple clients. This is the server. We have multiple clients connected. Something is interesting, how they're all getting the same FD. They should not, right? So these two guys got the message. What happened to this guy? This guy also got the message. And all of these, by the way, are separate processes, right? 73002, 73905, 73908, and our 73729 is where the server is running. But if I do increase the buffer size, does that change anything? Makes it. Let's run the client here, here, here. So they are all connected to the socket, which is our server. Client got the message. This guy got the message. Now this guy will get the message. Okay. And now I don't want this. Now if I run the server here, I should immediately see a message, right? Immediately. Which makes sense right now, but when I had the delay, I don't know why it was working like that. Okay. Anyway. Next step is replace it with poll chat loop. Okay. So currently the problem is if I try to write from this side, by the way, that will also work. So should I write a method? And yeah, let's do that. Let's do this. Read write to FD, which is write only, but I want to change the contract, make hide things which I don't want to handle. And let's not, since we are getting into the ecosystem, let's respect the naming convention. Right to FD. It will take a FD. Yeah, and it will take a message. And start. And it will need a size. You know what? I think what I can do is, instead of passing the length, I can just dynamically calculate that on the runtime, because we wanted a simple contract. If I'm just replicating the write, how does that help? So what I can do, I can start with int is 0, or let's do length equal to 0, and what I can do is while msg message length is not equal to a terminating character, or let's not this visually select these, yank it, paste it. Okay, I'm still improving a lot, not efficient, but it will get better. I'll move it to a header, by the way. Yeah. So if there's a null character or a new line, I'll assume that we are done. And when I'll pass the character string, I believe it will automatically handle that. Now I can just do length plus this. So this will extract the length. I can just print also. Writing to fd equal to %d, bytes equal to %d, and I can just log these. And next step would be to write this, which will be write now, which will be the write command, which takes the fd, which takes the buffer, which is our message, and it will take the length. All right. And we can do delete escape. How do I do that? Visual mode 10J. No. Yeah. I don't want to delete it right away. Because I have to write that header file, right? So I can just do touch utils dot and I can open that here, utils. Yep. Now I can do visual 10J. No. Visual mode 10J. Yes. Cut. Paste it here. Yes. Yeah. And I can call it if not defined. Call it utils. And I think naming convention my util search would make it better. And we'll need the libraries. We'll attach Unix standard, and we'll have to define this method first, I believe. Can I not define it like this? Let me check. Yeah. Okay. Let me ask Zamana. Oh, we have this fancy dude also. Yes, this. Okay. Did it paste it? Apparently 1 3, right? Yeah. ZV. Yeah, 100J. 20 lines, yeah. I think if I am already defining this, is it supposed to go below end? थोड़ी थोड़ी चीजें ना फंडामेंटल्स क्लियर नहीं होने पे ना ये होता है. ओह, यहाँ पे एक मिस्टेक है. नॉट इक्वल दिस एंड होगा ना. जब तक ये दोनों में कोई चीज नहीं हो तब तक आगे जाओ. It says if you want header only approach, adding a static inline prevent linker error. Okay, need to do static. Inline is also another term. Okay. Now I can. So this is inline. अभी हटा देते. ज़्यादा जो चीज़ नहीं पता ना उसको अवॉइड करते यूज करना. अपने को सर्वर अपन ये तो चल ही रहा था, राइट. अपन यहाँ पे करेंगे हैश इंक्लूड हेडर. यहाँ पे डालेंगे यूटिल्स. इसीलिए ये सब नाम नहीं देना चाहिए. इसको करो मूव utils डॉट एच को माई utils डॉट एच एंड इसको रन करो. यहाँ पे करो रन, राइट. एंड नाउ इंक्लूड इट माई utils डॉट एच. यप. And now we can call that method जो कि write कर रहा था, right? Oh, we have a tab command to switch between. This is so cool. I didn't know this. Okay, server में. So I can do write to FT. I can just pass the client FT by client. And the same thing should look. Make server client client. Writing to FD equal to 4 bytes 9. It wrote night bind. तो ये ऑटोमेटिकली स्लैश एन लगता है ऐड कर लेता है. बट इफ आई डू हियर स्लैश एन तो ये पूरा नहीं जाएगा. फायदे हुए रीस्टार्ट. इंटरप्ट। इसको भी ना जो प्रोसेस जिस तरह से मैं बंद कर रहा हूँ ना, you have to see ये स्लैश एन पे स्प्लिट हो रहा है। इट वो 3 bytes, why 3 bytes, what is the third byte? It wrote like the null byte also, but I think we don't want null byte, so we can change that myutils.h, and we can do length -1 yeah, because we don't want to have that null byte. Or the new line maybe. See, I got 2 characters, it wrote 2 characters. Earlier also it was okay, I did not have that, cleaned it, but उस समय भी high ही था, but I think SN or maybe null byte was coming. Okay. Next step is to use polling. राइटिंग हमने कर ही दिया ना, तो रीड भी कर ही देते हैं। void read from D. But how do you stop reading it? Wait, this is interesting. रीड भी एक इंट fd लेगा, एक मैसेज पॉइंटर लेगा। इस यहाँ पे हम डेटा डालेंगे अपना, विच होपफुली विल बी बिगर। अभी उतना ज़्यादा दिमाग नहीं लगाते। इंट लेंथ विल बी इक्वल टू रीड द fd इन दिस मैसेज विथ द साइज ऑफ यहाँ पे हमें we don't know the size of this, right? क्योंकि वो तो पॉइंटर की लेंथ हम बता ही नहीं सकते, तो लेंथ मांगना ही पड़ेगा। और लेंथ यदि मांग ही रहे हैं तो you can call it size t or int length. Buffer, it is buffer length actually. Buffer length, and it will go here. Read from fd equal to snc bytes equal to snc fd comma length. So these many bytes it read. Next, here one thing we can do is I can do message length equal to, we can add a null character, convert this byte stream into a string, and I can do read value equals to percentages and here I can just pass the message. And in the client also I can just do this hash include myutils.h. Instead of doing all this, I can just do read from fd. I can pass the socket fd. I can pass the message, and I can pass the length is 1024, and the rest of this, yeah. Wait, why is it logging? I did not build this. Red values. Bytes equal to yeah. And server can do wait, I client, it dropped the last character. Why? Client connected everything, writing wrote 8 characters, right? 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8. Now we have 9 characters. Why did we write 8? इसमें ये भी कर सकते हैं, ये रीड कर लिया फिर ये राइट करेगा, राइट टू एफडी सॉकेट एफडी मिलेगा। थैंक्स फॉर वेलकम मैसेज सर्वर। Okay, so it writes and then the server can read from fd. This is client fd, and I can have a buffer, a char buffer of 1024. I can keep passing that buffer out. Delete find bracket. I can pass that buffer. And why do we need buffer? वो उसको जगह चाहिए वहाँ पर रखने के लिए. Actually, I think ये initialization भी हम वहीं डाल सकते हैं, right? ये भी क्यों चाहिए मेरे को? मेरे को इंटरेस्ट ही नहीं है, तो आई कैन जस्ट डिलीट फाइंड दिस because anyway I'm reading there and logging there only, right? So yeah, I just remove this. Okay, delete find bracket top. And here I will create that, and मैसेज 1024 और इसको भी यहीं डिफाइन कर लेते हैं इंट या मतलब मैक्रो में डिफाइन करने का मन कर रहा है मोस्ट डिफाइंड मैक्स बफ लेंथ इज इक्वल टू 1024 and we'll pass that here. And यहाँ पे भी इसको भी हटा दो नॉट इंटरेस्टेड डिलीट फाइंड फॉर cool. So initially the client will write hi client and client will say client will read it which will log it and then next it will write to that socket thanks for the welcome message server. Then server will read from that socket and it will close that client. That's it. So it's like make server. Yep. And that's it. कुछ तो पता रेड वैल्यू इज इक्वल टू हाई क्लाइंट अपने पास आया तो ये काम हुआ। राइट टू एफडी में जब मैं बोला थैंक्स फॉर वेलकम मैसेज सर्वर ये इसके पास जाना चाहिए तो रेड फॉर वैल्यू 0 byte read. Why did you read 0 byte? It wrote बट हाँ रीड फंक्शन में भी प्रॉब्लम होता तो इवन क्लाइंट को ये नहीं आया होता ना। सही बात है। तो द रीड फंक्शन इज वर्किंग फाइन। सर्वर ने भी जब रीड भेजा है तो जो क्लाइंट भेजा है ये क्लाइंट से पढ़ेगा या फिर सॉकेट से पढ़ेगा क्योंकि वो तो सॉकेट है। Let's see. I'm just trying things here to understand. ये तो पढ़ ही नहीं पाया, ये तो प्रॉब्लम है। It read, client ने जब read किया then it is supposed to write, right? But क्योंकि ये राइटिंग का भी तो लॉग आना चाहिए ना, तो ये राइट हुआ ही नहीं, मतलब उसके पहले ही ये क्लोज हो गया क्या? क्लोज क्यों होगा? लेट्स लीव फॉर अ व्हाइल। यहाँ पे भी लीव कर देते हैं 2 सेकंड का। तो लेट से क्लोज किया, सर्वर क्लोज नहीं किया, ये एग्जिट क्यों हो रहा है बिना काम किए हुए? एंड पे भी राइट ही नहीं किया। राइट टू एफडी सॉकेट एफडी, राइट टू एफडी क्लाइंट एफडी लग गया। साइज का इशू था क्या? और वेट, or did I not even compile the server? I didn't compile it. Okay, तो सर्वर रेड राइट ये दोनों चल रहा है अपना, बट एक इनहेरेंट प्रॉब्लम है अभी भी ये चैट एप्लीकेशन में कि क्या प्रॉब्लम है कि ब्लॉक हो जा रहा है। सो व्हाट आई मीन बाय ब्लॉक, दिस क्लाइंट हो क्लाइंट 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 I mean, even though the connection is bidirectional, we are not using it bidirectionally. हम अभी भी what is it? थोड़ा स्टेल तरीके से टर्न बेस्ड कम्युनिकेशन कर रहे हैं ये। तो यहाँ पे रीड के बाद फिर से रीड डाल दूंगा मैं। सो प्रॉब्लम क्या है कि सी दिस गाय स्टार्टेड द कॉन्वर्सेशन, इट राइट रेड एंड देन दिस गाय रेड एंड राइट, तो वी आर स्टिल डिफाइंड ना फिक्स्ड वे कि कैसे कम्युनिकेशन होना है, रिस्ट्रिक्टेड इन दैट सेंस। तो बट चैट एप्लीकेशन ऐसा नहीं होता है, टर्न बेस्ड नहीं होता, राइट? इसके लिए अपने को करना पड़ेगा कुछ, थोड़ा सा ब्रेक ले लेते हैं एंड ब्रेक के बाद ट्राई करते हैं इसको ई पोल से सॉल्व करने का, या पोल से जो भी है। You guys in some time. Till then, enjoy the music. यार एक बहुत अच्छी मूवी देख रहे हैं ये लोग, कोई साउथ इंडियन मूवी है। तो एक काम ना बाद में करेंगे, हम जाता हूँ मूवी देखने के लिए। आई कंटिन्यू दिस स्ट्रीम मे बी टुमारो। सो फार आई जस्ट वॉक यू गाइस थ्रू क्विकली कि हमने क्या क्या किया। वी रोट सर्वर डॉट सी क्लाइंट डॉट सी एंड स्टैंडर्ड जो डॉक्यूमेंटेशंस थे वो पढ़ पढ़ के वी इम्प्लीमेंटेड सॉकेट एंड वी सॉ the whole purpose was for two independent processes to talk. Pipe में we know it is easier to like file descriptor use करके if it is a sub process I can make them talk because when you fork तो file descriptor भी copy हो जाता है, so you can basically create two file descriptors and use these two file descriptors, इसको pipe करके FDS को pass करके basically you can use these file descriptor in the processes and एक को read mode पे दोनों को एक को write end पकड़ा दोगे और एक को read end पकड़ा दोगे and then you can make them talk, but you cannot do that in two independent processes. Or I wanted to implement something like a chat application, तो उसके लिए फिर Unix socket पढ़ना पड़ेगा हमें। तो we did implement the Unix socket, we are able to communicate, but अभी भी हमारा communication है that is turn based, like एक proper sequences हम define कर पा रहे हैं communication के लिए, नॉट कर पा रहे, करना पड़ रहा है, विच आई डोंट लाइक। आई वॉन्ट टू हैव समथिंग जहाँ पे ईजियर हो पूरा कम्युनिकेशन, एनी वन कैन इनिशिएट कॉन्वर्सेशन। सो अभी मूवी देखते हैं। आई टॉक टू यू गाइज, I'll come on stream tomorrow again and we'll read about whole synchronous IO multiplexing क्या है मेरे को भी नहीं पता, but we'll explore and we'll make a simplest chat application. And by the way, why all of these things I am doing, because अभी सी में जितना प्रोग्राम लिख रहा हूँ तो आई अंडरस्टूड दैट आई कैन राइट बाइनरीज जो कि एक स्पेसिफिक काम कर सकता है, इवन कॉम्प्लेक्स एप्लीकेशंस मॉड्यूल्स लिख पा रहा हूँ मैं, बट आई सून रियलाइज कि व्हेन आई वांट टू राइट अ बिग कॉम्प्लेक्स एप्लीकेशन आई वांट टू सेग्रीगेट देम इनटू सम मॉड्यूल्स ताकि सबका इंडिविजुअल अपना रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटी हो, still they should be able to communicate. तो अभी communication can be done, I can write like servers and all, HTTP server, backend API, frontend API, but the point is कि if everything is running on my system, what's the point of going through network stack and all, right? तो जितना लो लेवल में घुस के जितना easily implement किया जा सकता है चीज़ों को, not easily, जितना efficiently किया जा सकता है, I am planning to do things like that. So see you guys tomorrow. Till then, bye bye.